Good day, class. I welcome you all to today's class. The topic we are looking at this week is known as the planet formed from dust and gas. Planet formed from dust and gas. And what are the objectives of this lesson? At the end of this lesson, students should be able to describe the planet formed from dust and gas. And this planet formed from dust and gas is generally known as nebulae. Nebulae is plural while nebula is singular. And number two, the student should be able to describe the stellanosphere. Stellanosphere is talking about how stars are formed. So that is what you want. This lesson is based on. Now, when we talk about planet formed from dust and gas, like I said, it's generally known as what? Nebulae. Nebulae are clouds of dust and gas in space. Cloud of dust and gas in space. The gases found in nebulae are mostly hydrogen and small quantity of helium. And the particles of dust and gas are very far apart in nebula. They are very far apart. But during the formation of planets, the gravity pulled them together, compressed them together. That is, they were compacted together to form a planet. A nebulae of the same size as of Earth would have, a nebulae of the same size as of the Earth would have a mass of only few kilograms. Most nebulae are very the same or more than 10,000 times more bigger than the solar system. And this nebulae, how does it form? Some nebulae are formed when the giant star reach the end of their lifetime. When the giant stars reach the end of their lifetime, that is when they form. And what are the processes? The process is that when the giant stars reach the end of their lifespan or the end of their life, they explode and send dust and gases over a wide range area of space. There are many nebulae visible from the Earth. For instance, if you live in the northern hemisphere, that is, places like Europe, North America, most parts of South America, most parts of Asia, and Australia. The nebulae to see is Orion Nebulae, which is visible in the winter. Orion Nebulae, which is visible in the winter. That is, if you live in the northern hemisphere of the world. Northern hemisphere of the world. But if you live in the southern hemisphere, that is Africa, some part of South America, some part of Asia, some part of Australia, and then Antarctica, the nebulae that is visible to the Earth that you can see is Carino, Carina Nebulae, Carina Nebulae. Now let's look at stellar nursery. Stellar nursery. Stellar nursery is an area in the space where stars are formed. Stellar nursery is an area in the space where stars are formed. The word stellar can be used to describe anything about stars. The word stellar can be used to describe anything about stars. While a nursery is a place to care for young plants and animals. Generally, a nursery is a place to care for young plants and animals. And when we talk about animals, people are part of it. But in this case, it's a place to care for young stars. It's a place to care for young stars. That is what stellar nursery. When the star is being formed, it's also a place where those stars has been there. Those stars where they are. So where they are before they begin to bring out their lights. In stellar nursery, the dust and gas can start to collapse together. Under the force of gravity. That is when the dust and gas collect together and becomes larger. Then the force of gravity pulling inward increases when this force gets larger. Then the heat can cause this atom to react together to bring light. And what are the atoms are we talking about? That is the atoms of what? Of dust and gas. Yeah, to react so that the new star cannot bring what? Heat and can bring out heat and light. So that is what our stellar nursery is all about. So, and I must tell you, when the giant stars explode and it's sending dust and gases across the space. So these dust and gases that leads to formation of what? That leads to formation of nebulae. And at the same time, during this, I talk about a space, a place whereby the young star is being nurtured. That is a stellar nursery. So, guys, so I'm through with the description and the explanation of nebulae and stellar nursery. Although in the class we've done this and I've talked much about this. So if you have any question, you can ask. Thank you so much. See you in the next class.